Good evening, everyone. My voice is audible to all of you. Yes, my voice is audible to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's do the Shanti part. Sit with back straight. Gently close your eyes. Just focus on your breath. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more time. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's do one time Om followed by Shanti part. For Om chanting, take a deep breath in. Sahana-vavatu Sahana-ur-bhunattu Sahaviryam-karivavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma-vidushavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. One more time. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's rub your palms. Put it on your eyes, on your face. Open your eyes on your palm. Then see your palm. Namaste to all of you. Hari Om. Everyone, welcome to the this session of your quiz. I think only after two classes, I think we may complete our yoga quiz because only little bit are there. Okay, what we do, all of you go through it yesterday. How many of you complete the revision? Yes? No one? Okay. So let me ask some questions. Geeta ji, are you there? Geeta ji?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you tell me how many chakras are described in Yoga Beach?
7, ma'am.
What are they?
Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna Chakra, and Sahasrara.
Again, can you repeat slowly?
Mooladhara Chakra, Swadhisthana. Madam?
So after
Mooladhara,
Swadhisthana?
Swadhisthana, Manipura.
Manipura, then?
Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna Chakra, and Sahasrara.
Very good. Okay, how many granthis are described?
3 granthis.
What are they?
Brahma Granthi, Vishnu Granthi, Rudra Granthi.
Okay, mute yourself. Aarti ji, can you tell me what is the location of all the 3 granthis?
Yes, ma'am. Brahma Granthi is near about the Mooladhara chakra. And Vishnu Granthi is at Anahat chakra.
Yes.
And Rudra Granthi is the Sahasrara chakra.
Okay. Very good. Now tell me, you only how many bandhas are there?
3 bandhas.
What are they?
Mool Bandh, Udyan Bandh, and Jalandhar Bandh.
Okay. Very good. What is the, okay, Kalishwari ji, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me how many asanas are described in Yoga Beach?
Vajradanda, Siddhasanam, ma'am.
How many asanas? I'm just asking you how many asanas.
No asanas, ma'am. Only pranayama is described, ma'am.
But Vajrasana is there, na? So you must
Yes, ma'am.
say that one asana is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Only one asana, ma'am.
Yes, that name is Vajrasana.
Another name Siddhasana, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Now tell me, which one is called Vajradanda? Kaleshwari ji. Which one is called Vajradanda? Forgot.
Sorry, ma'am. I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, Usastri ji, can you tell me?
Backbone, ma'am. Vajradanda is backbone.
Yes, ma'am. I forgot it, ma'am. Spine. Sorry.
Yes, backbone is known as your Vajradanda.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. How many prakritis are described in Yoga Beach? Usastri ji,
3.
what are they?
Sattva, Rajas and Tamas.
Okay. What type of sensation will be felt by yogi when he become reach on the place of the Sahasrara Chakra? Kaleshwari ji.
Two sensations.
Itching sensation on this backbone, greeting hands.
Yes, 2 are there.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
good. Okay. Now, Usasri ji, tell me, is there any difference between the our pranayams if we compare it according to the Hatha Yoga Pradipika? Is there any difference?
Yeah, there's a difference between those pranayams and these pranayams. You mean in the sense of the names or the number, or what kind of difference, ma'am? The number is definitely different in Hatha Yoga Pradipika. There are 8.
Yes. But here,
the
how many?
Kumbhakas are only 2.
Yes.
Sahita and Kevala.
But here?
There are only 2, Sahita and Kevala. In Sahita, there are 4 types of Sahita Kumbhakas described.
Yes, very good. Now, what is the name of Bhastrika Pranayam according to the Yoga Beach?
Bhastri.
Bhastri. What is the procedure to do Bhastrika Pranayam in Yoga Beach?
Do a rapid inhalation through the right nostril and a rapid exhalation through the left nostril.
Very good. Okay. Okay. Any important point I forgot? You can remember me. What we discussed in the last class? Any important point is there? Should I highlight it? Vidya ji, are you new?
Yes, ma'am. First time attending.
But you are going through the recording sessions or not?
Sorry, ma'am. I could not I was working. Now onwards I will be regular.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay. Aarti ji, can you tell me how
Yes,
many days one need to practice the bandhas and pranayams to get the siddhi according to Yoga Beach?
Yogi attained the, it should be the 6 months.
Yes, it should be 6 months. What is the benefits of the bandhas? If anyone will be going, mostly Udyan Bandh. Tell me about the Udyan Bandh benefits.
We overcome the death after practicing the Udyan Bandh. Old man attains the youth.
Yes. And
And
any more point is there?
we remove the lethargy.
Yes. No. And what is the advantage of the Jalandhar Bandh?
Nectar. It is a nectar that is releasing from the Brahmarandra. When we holding the breath after inhaling, then we can get that. We can.
What happened? The nectar will be come from the Brahmarandra, but what happened there when nectar will be come from the Brahmarandra? What is the benefit? It is described in the yogis. What happened when nectar will be come from the Brahmarandra? But what happened if you are practicing this bandha regularly?
It drops on the stomach fire.
Yes.
It's unmutable. It's unmute. When we hold the breath, it's unmute and stops going down in the stomach.
It is going down to the stomach.
Stomach. Yes.
It is going down to the stomach if you are practicing it.
Yes.
No, that means you are not understand properly. Geeta ji, are you there? Okay, Kaleshwari ji, can you answer me about this? What happened? What is the benefit?
Softness of Kundalini.
No, I am asking about.
Sorry, ma'am, it's not correct, ma'am.
Okay, Usastri ji.
There's nectar that is produced in the Brahmarandra. And that nectar, actually, if we don't do any kind of bandha, like Jalandhara bandha, which stops it from entering into the stomach area from the head region, because the Brahmarandra is at the head region. And when the nectar comes out from there, it generally drops into the stomach and it gets burned.
Yes.
So if we perform Jalandhara bandha, the nectar that comes out of the Brahmarandra will not be allowed below the throat.
Yes, it will be locked there only.
Okay. Yeah, so it saves that nectar.
Means when the nectar will be come from the Brahmarandra, what happen? It will be drop in the stomach area and it drop in the stomach area and going in the waist. Okay, because in the whatever the fire will be create in the stomach area, that will be destroyed, that nectar. So when one yogi or one sadhak will be apply Jalandhar Bandh, then what happens? The nectar will be not coming to the not going towards the stomach. It will be stopped there in the throat region. Okay, so that it will be helpful for his siddhi. Okay. Clear now, Artiji?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now.
Okay, next. So today we'll go. Okay, now last question. Tell me the Sahasrara Chakra others names. Please write it down in the message box. Other names of the Sahasrara Chakra. That place where Sahasrara Chakra is present. Tell me the other names of that chakra. Yes. Quickly.
Shiva and Vishnupada and Soham.
Write it down in the message box. Geeta ji, please write in the message box. Sahasrara Jala
Okay.
Chakra. Yes. Any other name? Dal Kamal. Dal Kamal, like this. No. Vishnu Padam and Shiva Padam. Yes, very good. And seat of Shiva. Yes. Yes, Shiva Pada, Vishnu Pada. That is Pada, not Patha. Okay, Kalishwariti. That is Pada. And that is also called the Sahasrara. How many petals will become there of the lotus, which will be showing in the Sahasrara chakra? When one will be yogi, you will be get the bliss statement, bliss state. Then how many petals will be there in the lotus? How many petals? 1000. Yes, very good. Okay. That means you remember the things. Now let's come to the next sloka. So till 127 we complete. So today we're going to discuss about 128, 129. Okay, what is present here? So this one most important here. One name, that is Vishwadharini. Okay, this name is important. You may highlight this thing in your side.
Slide is not visible, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
So this one is Vishwadharini. So here Susumna synonyms is called Vishwadharini, means Susumna other name. What are the other name of Susumna? Can you tell me? One more name is described here. Brahmanadi. Okay. And it is the another name here, Vishwadharini. Why it is called as here Vishwadharini? Okay. Here by describing this slokas, Lord Shiva is trying to tell that Susumna is known as Vishwadharini, as the above said 21 fragments are held by in practice of yoga for moksha. Okay. By blocking the flow of prana breaths through lunar and solar nadis, making it flow through Susumna, yogi attains victory over death. Just forget about this first line. First, try to understand the third line. Then we will go for the second and first. Okay. By blocking the flow of prana breaths through lunar and solar nadi, making it flow through Susumna. We know this one very well, that these two nadis will be clearer. Then it will be making flow through the Susumna. Yogi attains victory over death. When the prana will be flow in the Susumna, what happen? Yogi will be victory over death, means that he is just become beyond of the death. So one flowing means there is no fear of death. On flowing breath through Susumna and on pressing of Sahasrara Chakra, all consideration of Dvait are removed, and on being established in Advait, neither does there remain any influence of death nor awareness of time, including sensation. Okay, that means when he becomes rich at the Sahasrara Chakra, what happens? We already know that no dualism is there, no Dvait knowledge is there. that all are removed, that all are destroyed, and the yogi and the sadhak becomes established in the Advait one. It is already we discussed in the previous slokas. Okay, and he becomes just free from the all type of any type of sufferings and any type of she just victory over the what? Death. So here it is talking about that in the next in the here in the first line, if we coming to the first line, because that will be describing here in the 130 131 what here just describing here. In the first line, it will be a two important question in this two line only. First is, what is the other name of Susumna? That is Viswadharini. And second question is, how many gems or how many fragments are there in between the Muladhara to Sahasrara Chakra? Okay. So here it is describing that if we consider this one, my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
If suppose this one, which one I am selected, this one is Vajradanda. Which one is Vajradanda? That means Vajradanda, which one? Backbone.
Backbone.
Yes. If this one is your Susumna. Okay, Susumna will be inside the backbone or Vajradanda. So here the sloka is telling about if the Susumna will be present in the Vajradanda and in the starting stage, where if this one is your Sahasrara Chakra, where it is present in the above, and in the below, what is present?
Muladhara.
Muladhara is present. Here it is Muladhara. Okay, so within these two chakras and in the inside of Susumna, many type of gems are there. Okay, gems is nothing that are the different type of fragments. Okay, like in this order. Okay, like this one is one I placed here. In this way, there is how many gems and circular fragments are there? Total
21.
Okay, in this way, it will be just how a thread will be joined the gems one by one. If in the same way, here Susumna will be joined these fragments and like a considered as a thread. Okay, so here all those fragments are called also granthis, 21 granthis, and here the granthis are considered as the gems or fragments. All of you clear? What I'm trying to understand you? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How it will be placed? Because here in the first, this whole this box is called your Vajradanda. Okay, inside the Vajradanda, Susumna is present. When Susumna will be reached, your activate and it will be reach here Sahasrara. What happened? It will be go through the 21 granthis here it is described, which are called gems or circular fragments, like in this way. It is one I place here. In the same way, it will be in the next one more. Yes.
Ma'am, 21 granthis you told, ma'am. That one more name, ma'am. Please tell me.
One more.
21 granthis is
Granthis, or that is also called gems.
James.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Gems or circular fragments. That is also called circular fragments. These are
Okay,
the
ma'am. Okay.
like
Okay,
here
ma'am.
I placed two. Here I placed how many? Two. Like in this way, it will be present. How many granthis or how many gems are there? Total
21. 21 granthis.
21 granthis. Okay. Here also we, I think, continue here. Here. In Vajradanda, which is generally called a backbone, that resides Brahmanadi and from Kamal place to Sahasrara Chakra. Okay. There are 20 circular fragments like gems, and Susumna passes and amidst then before reaching Sahasrara seat of Shiva. Thus, all 21 gems are stored in Susumna. Okay, so that this all 21 gems are where it will be placed in the Susumna like a thread manner. It will be joined. Clear? So what happened after that? When it will be reaches there, here we are talking about that breaths when reach uh, prana will be flow through the Susumna. Yogi attains victory over the death and becomes destroy the Dvait knowledge, and he becomes get the Advait knowledge. These are the benefits are describing here. Okay, next we will go through the 130 and 31 sloka. What it is written here, it is just describing the same thing. What happens? Okay, exactly. So here, the author of the book, after describing the various stages of the prana breath, so Susumna or awakening of the Kundalini, further elaborates the prana sadhana. Okay, what happens in the prana sadhana? On entry of prana breaths into Brahma Nadi, which is called Susumna. What is the other name of the Susumna here? Now only
Dharini.
yes, so that it is called Viswadharani. Why? Because it will be hold the, or why it will be called Viswadharani? Can you tell me?
Because it is holding those 21 gems.
Yes, because it will be holding the that 21 gems, so it is called as Viswadharani. Okay. So on the entry of prana breaths into Brahma Nadi, Susumna, when they do not come out after performing Kumbhak. Okay, here also most important question one you may face in the exam, that is Paschim Dwar or west door. Okay, this one Paschim Dwar according to the Sanskrit sloka and Hindi, but it may be mentioned west door. So here it is talking about when they do not come out after performing Kumbhak, then it should be concluded that sadhak has reached the last stage of Siddhi. Okay. The dissolution of Rechak process is the symptoms of nearing attainment of Siddhi. This is called Keval Kumbhak, as has been described in Sloka. We are already completed in the it will be coming in the 185 and 187. Okay, let me describe this one and understand properly. Here it is talking about the stage where it will be reached our the Susumna, when after the performing all the sadhana practice, what happened? The sadhaka will be flow his prana sakti through the Susumna, and when it will be, where it will be reached? The Sahasrara Chakra. It is otherwise it is called here. That means when that will be reached there, that last stage. Okay, that last stage of Siddhi is called Paschimadwar. So that is also is called last stage. Yes or no? We already described in the previous slokas that the Sahasrara Kamal will be there, Sahasrara Lotus is there, and the Sahasrara Chakra is there, and same that the in that stage only one door is there, which is called Paschima Dwar. Okay. What happened through the Paschima Dwar? Now, the dissolution of Rechak process is the symptoms of nearing attainment of Siddhi. Means when? Dissolution. What do you mean by dissolution? Yes. Dissolution of Rechak. What do you mean by this? Means in this stage, the sadhak cannot do the Rechak. He will be not do the exhalation. Only what is the state of the Keval Kumbhak? There is no Purak, no Rechak. Okay, he can be, the sadhak take his own means holding his breath according to his capacity, and he can hold it, and that energy will be with him. Okay, so that here it is talking that when there is no Rachak process symptoms are nearing the attainment siddhi, means there is absence of Rachak when he get attainment of siddhi, nearing the attainment of siddhi. So this is called Keval Kumbhak, but it is described in the next slokas that Keval means there is no Purak and no Rachak is there. Okay. But here it is highlighted thing is Paschima. It will be described in the next slokas more about. Okay. You must be remember the same Sahasrara Chakra, and that all are considered as the same place, which is called Paschima here. Okay. So now in the 132 and 133 sloka, what happened? Now on the entry of prana breaths into the Paschima Dwar. Okay, here it is describing about some the what happens in the Paschima Dwar when prana will be flow. So Paschima Dwar considered as here last stage, and it is also the same place where Sahasrara Chakra is there, and the 100 petals lotus is also there. Yes, Sahasrara Chakra, and after attainment of Keval Kumbhak, the flow of prana breath stop flowing through all the channels. Okay, when a yogi or a sadhak will be apply Keval Kumbhak, what happens? The breath flow inside the body will be stopped, because he is not getting inhale and also not breathe out, means exhale also stop there. So that state is called Keval Kumbhak. So when he becomes apply Keval Kumbhak, then what happens? Breaths will be not coming in and not coming out. So all the prana breaths stop flowing. Okay, through the all channels. So here it is talking about the next important question. It is 9 doors. How many doors are described according to the Yogbis? Yeah, here it is 9 doors. What are the 9 doors of our body through which our prana or air will be passes from our body?
Eyes, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 ears,
Yes,
mouth,
2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, mouth.
and excretory parts.
Yes, anus and genital. Okay, these are the 9 doors through which air will be passes. So all here it is describing that when one time breath will be reached at the Paschima Dwar, what happened? The all 9 doors becomes closed. Okay, all prana will be not coming out through this 9 doors. Out or in, both are stopped there. So what happens? Its flow from the Paschim mark to all 72 of north start flowing. Then what happens? Only through the Paschima mark or Paschima Dwar or west door, it will be the prana will be flow towards the all 72,000 nadis. Okay, here it is by mistakenly printed that all 72 only, but actually according to Yogbij, there are 72,000 nadis are there in our body. Okay, so 72,000 nadis, it will be passes through the only Paschima mark. On reaching this stage, the yogi can maintain it for long. Means what happens when the yogi becomes through his prana through the Paschima mark? What happened? The only through the Paschima mark, all 72,000 nadis will be get connected, and all the prana shakti will be flow only through the Paschima mark, because all 9 doors are closed at that time. Why? Because of the Keval Kumbhak. He becomes attend the Keval Kumbhak, that means no Purak and no Rechak is there. That means if a body is there, then we need to flow our prana breath. Then through which door it will be flow? Only through the Paschima door or through the west door. And it will be flow towards our how many nadis? Now 72,000 nadis, which is present in all over our body. Then what happened when the prana shakti will be flow through the Paschima mark? then a yogi or the sadhak will be state or will be sit for a or any state where he is becomes maintain his state for a long time, and that means he becomes steady on that particular position for a long time or only unlimited time, because you only maybe here that one sadhu will be sit for a 2 years or 3 hours. How it will be possible? Because of his keval kumbhak only. When he becomes attend the keval kumbhak, what happened? There is no prana sakti will be go outside, so that he becomes, that means he becomes to flow his prana through the paschima marg. Okay, clear everyone here till now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many doors are described here?
9.
9. How many nadis are described here? These are need to point out
72,000.
72,000. These points here you need to highlight and make it a box in the side. Okay. And through which door prana will be flow?
Paschima marga.
Paschima marg or west door. Okay. Now here, on the dissolution of Rechak Kriya, the sadhak should by constant practice avoid Purak. When he become dissolve the Rechak, then stop the Rechak Kriya, what happened? The sadhak should try to do the constant practice of avoiding Purak, means inhale should be stopped. So he just try to practice also to stop the inhale also. Okay, on reaching this stage, the yogi should learn to establish himself in Keval Kumbhak without the aid of Purak. Okay, what we discuss here. So, on the dissolution of both Rechak and Purak prana, breaths are also merged. This state is called as Nath Sanket or Siddha Sanket. Okay, when one will be attend Keval properly, so what happened? So both Purak and Rechak should be merged there. That means no Purak and no Rechak is there. So that state is called here Nath Sanket, or it should be noted out
Siddha Sanket.
Siddha Sanket. Clear? It is clear now. I don't think that more need clarification about this.
Yeah.
The same state, the name is different. So here the same state name here considered as Nath Sanket or Siddha Sanket. So next, he just tried to say about the Siddha Sanket. This Siddha Sanket or Nath Sanket enunciated among 80 millions of Sankets is the top secret and wonderful Sanket. I have revealed it you out of my sheer love for you. That means Lord Shiva is trying to say here that I have 8 millions of Sankets, means secrets, with me. Okay, I am just, because you are my lovely wife and I am just love you more, so that I am just reveal you the top secret from that all 18 million Sanket. That is, what is the top secret one? The name is
Siddha Sanket or Nath Sanket.
Siddha Sanket or Nath Sanket. What about others? Others are able to understand or not? Yes. Others, please answer me. Artiji, are you able to understand my point? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Vidya ji. Vidya ji. Vidya ji, are you there? No. Kaleshwari ji,
Yes, ma'am.
are you able to understand my point, what I am trying to tell?
Yes, ma'am. Nath Sangat, Siddha Sangat, you tell me about 80 millions of Sangat. The top is Nath. The top is Siddha Sangat. or not Sangat, ma'am?
This is the top secret one.
Yes, ma'am.
That means here maybe if we question, it is not that much important, but if I question you how many top secrets are there, how many secrets are there of the Lord Shiva? How many secrets?
80 millions of Sangat, ma'am.
80 millions of secrets.
Yes, ma'am.
Then which one is the top secret?
Not Sangat or Siddha Sangat, ma'am.
Yes, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
The next is 137 and 138. Siddhi in this prana sadhana is attained by the grace of a Siddha Guru. So here it is repeating that this all siddhis must be fruitful, and siddhis will be, means one will be attained moksha only through the grace of the Siddha Guru. Okay, means what happen if you not get the Siddha Guru, if you are not practicing the all the things in a systematic way, then what happen? Here it is described. That siddhi in the this prana sadhana is attained by the grace of the Siddha Guru. By this prana sadhana, mind is controlled. The sadhaka who has controlled his prana breath and mind with the help of sadhana has subdued his passions and is happy. If you are following this all the sadhana properly and you get the grace of a Siddha Guru, and then you are able to control your mind properly, because you are already control your prana shakti. So when prana will be controlled, automatically mind will be controlled. So here it is talking about that when prana and mind both are control, then it will be help for your sadhana, which will be give you a passion and happiness state. Okay, other persons, what happen if one will be not do sadhana, then what happen? Other persons who have not done prana sadhana and have studied various scriptures. He has studied various scriptures means what he is just trying to tell theory
Yeah.
knowledge.
Now talking about
Jnani, ma'am. Jnani, about Jnani.
About Gyani. But what about the knowledge? It is a theory or practical?
Only theory, ma'am.
Yes, because he just here statement is studied various scriptures and passed their time in arguments and counter arguments. Okay, neither do they know the way of salvation nor attain the supreme soul. Means when one will be studied more, what happen? We have just assume ourselves that I am a Gyani. Okay, so I am the Gyani will be spend his time in which way? Argument and counter argument. If a person will be doing like this, then what happen? He will not get the salvation or not attain the supreme soul. It is described by the Lord Shiva. Okay, if one want to get the the moksha or want to attain the salvation, then he must be fast focus and fast control his prana sadhana, and by doing prana sadhana, control his prana. When his prana will be controlled, what happens? His mind becomes controlled. When both are controlled, then he becomes attain the liberation, because he will be get a blissful state. The next, here it is described that if the mind of a sadhak has been merged into prana breaths by sadhana, and there is not the slightest disturbance in the mind, it should be concluded that the prana breaths have attained pranayam siddhi. Means in that way you have to practice the prana sadhanas through which no disturbance, means like if any slight disturbance is there, that means your prana sadhana is not fruitful. Your prana sadhana will be not completed properly. So here he just cleared that if any slight disturbance in your mind is occur, that means it is not siddhi. Okay, then what he is trying to tell, it should be concluded that prana breaths have attained pranayam siddhi, no, without any disturbance. And if the mind and prana breaths have not been merged, that means your prana and mind are not merged. That means what happened? If prana and mind will be not merged, what happened to the sadhak?
distracted. He is distracted.
Yes, he is because his senses are not controlled. So he becomes distracted through the outer world. Okay. So it should be recognized that neither has he attained the wisdom of scriptures, nor has been attained self-realization. Means both are going to be waste. If any disturbance is, a slight disturbance is also there, then he neither attained the wisdom and neither attain the self-realization. He has not even received the grace of Guru, means also he becomes not get his Guru grace, and he cannot attain moksha in such a state. So when the wisdom is not there, when the self-realization is not there, when Guru grace is not there, then how one will be get the moksha? It will be not possible to get the moksha. So all the things are needed. That means first mind and prana becomes control or must. Then one will be able to do the get the self-realization. Then he becomes also get his Guru grace. Then he becomes get the moksha and attains the moksha. Clear? The next in the slokas, what he is describing, a toxologist extracts poison from the polluted blood forcefully with the help of a guard cell. Have you seen? Toxologist means the scientist or any doctors, we can say that, or Ved. If you hear
Doctor, ma'am.
but generally doctors are just who are researching, then we can say them in that way. But here it is talking about the doctor, especially Ved, who just extract the poison. If anyone is taking any suffering from any disease or any taking any poison, then how he will be extract the poison through a guard cell. Okay, that is a very deep cell, like not a bowel particular. Yes, we can say that bowel type, but it is very guard cell, means it is very hard. Okay, it is very hard. So that cell, he just come out all the poisons from the body. In the same way, similarly, Brahma Nadi, Susumna, by constant practice of yoga, when pranas flow into it, extract all polluted elements from constituent elements of the body and purify them. There is never any further loss of elements. Okay. So what happened when Susumna will be activate and Brahmanadi prana will be flow through the Brahmanadi? What happened? All the polluted things, means it will be purify our body, as well as it will be improve. It will be there is no loss of elements. Elements means here is talking about dhatus. Okay, no loss of any type of dhatus. Here, then what happen when one will be not loss his dhatus? Thus, by sitting in the Vajradanda, when in the same procedure, you are just doing the same practice, sadhana practice by sitting in Vajradanda posture. So here, thus by sitting in Vajradanda posture, which is called as Siddhasana, by constant practice of prana breaths, the mind is merged, its impulses cease, and it becomes completely controlled. Okay, so when there is all the purification are there, then you are able to sit for a long time. In which asana? Here it is talking about Vajradanda. Then yes, Vajradanda. Then what happened? Your prana breath and your mind become merged. So it is impulses cease. Cease means it will be just stop. Okay, it becomes completely controlled. Okay, completely all the senses, all the mind, all your prana, it all are controlled, under control of the sadhak. Besides, the semen does not flow downwards as a result whereof a yogi lives in perpetual chastity. What do you mean by that? That means semen will be not flow properly, means flow down, not be flow downward. When semen will be flow downward, what happened? We are just what happened? The mind will be changed, and we are just distracted, and we are just try to do that type of actions. Okay, but here what here it is described, semen will be does not flow down, so that what happened, a yogi lives in the brahmacharya, who will be follow the brahmacharya here. Perpetual chastity means never ending and never changing situation where one is not able to not try to do any type of sexual intercourse. Okay, that type of sthiti, which we can say that the brahmacharya one will be follow the brahmacharya. Clear? Ha. Next, what happened by merging of Purak and Dechak, when prana breaths are stabilized, the sadhak attains Keval Kumbhak Siddhi. After crossing the Manipura chakra, when the prana breaths reach Anahata chakra, lotus of the heart, various sounds are here. Here it is talking about Nada. Okay, where you hear the Nada? Where it is present, Nada? Any other text it is described?
Hatha Yoga Pratipika.
Yes, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Nada Anusandhan. Okay, so here it is also talking about some Nada. Okay, because here introduce Nada, why we are now move towards the next question. Okay, 10th number of question will become here. The next breaths reach Anahata chakra. Various sounds are here. The nectar starts flowing from the Chandramandal, circle of the moon. As a result, fear of the hunger and thirst of a yogi is destroyed. Okay, when sounds will be here at the same situation here we just describe here that nectar which will become from the Brahmarandra, that is also considered here Chandramandal, circle of the moon. As a result, where hunger, what happened? That will be controlled. Nectar will be controlled there because of the flowing of the prana in the Susumna. So there is no hunger and no thirsty of the yogi. All the impurities of his body and mind are destroyed as well, and he is established in the pure essence of bliss. And that state he attains the Kaivalya. Okay, in that state, what he will be attains? Kaivalya. Kaivalya means he gets the moksha. Okay. So next, on concluding the present context, same what the here it is introduced, Nada sound. So here concluding the now next question, 10th number of question. Till now we are going through the 9th question. So here 10th question will be asked by the goddess Parvati. In the next here it will be described, but here on concluded the present context, Shiva says to Parvati, I have revealed to you the form and classification of yoga out of my sheer love for you. Okay. This constant practice through many stages is respectively called as Mantra Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Laya Yoga, and Raja Yoga. So it appears to have 4 forms, but after combining all these forms, it is known as Mahayoga. Okay, here it is a very important question, very, very important this one, that how many yogas are described in Yoga Beach. Maybe it will become in a different way, but the question should be there. First is Mantra Yoga. 4 types of yogas are describing here, and you must be remember the sequence. Okay, I will describe you properly so that you are able to understand in that way. It is very easy. First one is Mantra Yoga. Next one is Hatha Yoga. Next one is Laya Yoga, and next one is Raja Yoga. So it will be start from Mantra and with Raja. Okay, the mantra will become what happens in the Mantra Yoga, that will be describing here. And Hatha Yoga, what happened means in the actually it is this 4 yoga parts will be coming through the yoga sadhana. Okay, what the pranayam sadhana and what are the kumbhak sadhana it is describing here. that is just making this one in the 4 steps. Okay. So that 4 steps will be when one will be get Kaivalya. Because of this 4 sadhana, when these 4 yogas are combined, then one will be get the moksha. Here, Lord Shiva is trying to tell. Okay. When these 4 yoga are combined, that form is called Maha Yoga. Okay. Here, Maha Yoga. All of you clear? So here, next question will be asked by Goddess Parvati. On listening the query of Parvati regarding Maha Yoga, etc., Mahadeva Lord Shiva clarify. Means here, Goddess Parvati want to ask that, now tell me what are the types of yogas are there and describe me how these are work and which part is called, how one will be practice the mantra yoga, how one will be going practice the hatha yoga, and how one will be practice the Raja yoga and Laya yoga. Okay, what happened? What is the procedure to practice it? So by giving the answer, then Lord Shiva will be continue to the next. Okay. So do we continue, complete the first mantra yoga? Should we complete this one, mantra yoga?
Yes, ma'am.
Ha. It is very easy, the same steps, but in the whatever the in the 9th sloka, 9 question describe, that will be part by part. It will be called as one yogas. Okay. After listening question from Parvati about mantra yoga, etc., Mahadeva means mantra yoga, and your hatha yoga, Laya yoga, and your Raja yoga, Mahadeva, the god Shiva started elaborating about this. So here mantra yoga is telling that when one person will be sit in the which asana will be sit?
Vajradanda.
Vajradanda.
Vajradanda. Why he becomes sit in Vajradanda? For which for what practice?
For the first practice, mantra yoga.
Ha. But when one will be sit for the sit in Vajradanda, then he must be follow some pranayam practice.
Yes.
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 So what happened in the pranayam practice? It is describing here. When during the process of pranayam, what happened? He becomes inhale and exhale. When it will be inhale, what type of sounds will be filled? Ha sound. When it will be exhale, that will be sa sound. Sorry, it is just. So here, when pranavayu gets exhaled, naturally, I'm just reversely, I'm telling you. When pranavayu gets exhaled, then it comes out the sound ha. Inhale, then it comes out the sound sa. In this way, one has to understand that your inhale is ha sound and exhale is sa sound. Okay. In this way, one has to understand that due to these two, we are coming from the two sound. That is ha and sa sound, which will be chants always Hansa. You already know that some sounds will become, that is as Hansa when we are doing the pranayam. But what happened to that? Due to purging from Guru, when Pranavayu enters into Susumna, then what happened? Means before entering the Susumna, what is the sound? That is Hansa. Okay. When the Pranavayu will be entered inside the Susumna, what happened? That Hansa letters will be reversed. What happened? When that will be reversed, that sound will be converted as Soham. Okay. Thus, the Jiva starts chanting Soham mantra regularly. This chanting is called mantra yoga. Clear? Because when one person will be sitting in Vajradanda and start practicing pranayam, fast he becomes chanting which sound? Hansa sound. Ha and sa. Okay. Ha from inhale and sa from exhale. But when it becomes the pranavayu enters in the susumna, what happens? That naturally that letters, Hansa letters will be changed and it will be converted into the Soham. But it must be here, it must be highlighted that here you need to practice it regularly. When one will be practice it regularly, then only Susumna will be awakened and then Pranavayu will be enter in the Brahmanadi. Then only it will be possible. Hansa will be changed to Soham. And that particular chanting, automatically that chanting will become. So that step and that stage is called Mantra Yoga. Clear? So in the state western path, here it is talking about the Paschima Dwar. Okay, in the western path, or when Pranavayu enters into Susumna by Yoga Sadhana, sadhak always feel the pronunciation of the sound of Soha. Due to constant touch with Pranavayu of the Susumna, then it will be good for the Hatha Yoga. Okay, the meaning of the term Hatha Yoga is pranayam sadhana. The later ha means Hatha is the combination of two things. One is ha and another is cha. Ha means here solar nadi.
Ida and Pingala.
Ida and Pingla, solar nadi and lunar nadi. So when sun and the moon become one during the process of pranayam, breath simultaneously passes through both the nostril and the prana sadhana is termed as Hatha Yoga sadhana. Okay, are you clear? What happened in the Mantra Yoga? Mantra Yoga, only the sound. When Hansa become convert to the Soham, that is called Mantra Yoga. And in the Hatha Yoga, what happened in this stage? When Susumna will be when Pranavayu will be passes through the Susumna. That means your solar nadi and lunar nadi, the Ida and Pingla nadi, both are combining together and it will be prana will be breath, prana breath will be merged and it will be passes through the Susumna. So when that situation will be occurs, that is called Hatha Yoga sadhana. Okay. With this Hatha Yoga, as a result of the simultaneous flow of prana breath in both the solar and lunar nadis, the stupidity created due to all spots of imperfection is removed. All imperfection means all are removed. Then Laya Yoga, what happened in this stage? In the system of yoga, Jiva, in this system of yoga, means in the Laya Yoga, what happened? Jiva is called Ketra and Parameshwar and Kestrajyan. Okay, you must maybe hear about two words, Ketra and Kestrajyan. Who is Ketra? Ketra is, according to the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, that is Jiva. Jiva is called Ketra. Kestrajyan means the Supreme Self or the Parameshwar. Okay. So what happened in the Laya Yoga? The developing oneness of the Ketra and Kestrajya is called Laya Yoga. Then when one will be achieved the Hatha Yoga, then after it will become. When one will be become, one sadhak is able to flow his prana through both the nostril, then only he becomes reached at the Anahata Chakra. Then becomes one will be developed the Ketra and Kestrajya becomes one. Okay, means Jiva and Paramatma becomes merged there. When they becomes merged, and in that state or that step is called Laya Yoga. Okay. Then last one is Raja Yoga. What happened to the Raja Yoga? Here, on developing oneness of the Ketra and Kestrajya, the mind inhales. After inhalation of mind, the prana also result. As a result, where of bliss, calmness, and self-realization are attained. In which state? It is which state? It is which yoga? When Ketra and Kestrajya becomes one?
Laya.
Laya Yoga.
When Laya Yoga will be established, what happened? the one will be get bliss. That state he becomes bliss and calmness and the self-realization are attained. This is the supreme state. The sadhak attains the supreme state of bliss by only Laya yoga. But ultimately all are required. Okay. In the center of yoni of every human being, there is Mahakshetra. According to the yogic tradition, there is rajas of the color of japa. Japabacia latifolia. Okay, this is a flower name, and another one flower name is bandhu flower. This shows the presence of goddess element in every human being. Okay, here it is talking about that every human being having a center, which is called yoni. Okay, center of here yoni, which is called Mahakshetra. Okay, that yoni of a human being is called Mahakshetra. So according to the yogic tradition, what happened? Rajas. What is called Rajas here? It is talking about what? Rajas and Retas.
The what do we say? The reproductive secretions,
Seminal.
Reproductive.
the menstrual blood.
Yes. No, it is not menstrual blood. It is talking about the that will be considered in here Rajas. When one will be go through the periods or menstruation cycle, what is the flow of the blood that is considered here Rajas. Okay. So there is
Yeah.
Rajas of the color. What is the color of that Rajas? Now here it is compare with the Basia latifolia, one flower and another one the flower. I think it is I'm already this two. Okay, this one is your latifolia and this one. What is the color of this two flower?
Red.
Red color,
Red.
ma'am.
So it is talking about this two flower. This shows the presence of goddess element in every human being. So normally the menstrual flow of woman from age of 13 to 40 to 45, except during the period of pregnancy is called Rajas. Which is not coming, the flow will be not come during the pregnancy. So here it is describing that generally 13 to 45 age, the periods flow will be there. That is called Rajas. But according to the tradition of yoga sadhana, this is admitted that this is the presence of Rajas in men. Okay, in the place near the center of yoni, the color of Rajas means that the same thing will be present in the men's also. It is talking about women, but here, according to yoga sadhana, it is tradition. It is called that it is also present in the men. That is also called Rajas, which is present near the center of the yoni, and the color of Rajas is scarlet, like the color of japa, means Basia latifolia, and bandhu, midday flower. Okay, the same flower, like the same flower. This is goddess element present in human being. Okay, so this one is called Raja Yoga. The yoga, when what happened when one will be get the moksha? The yoga in which oneness of the Rajas and Retas, and there is no any sexual activities are there, so that this all are is attained is known as Raja Yoga. Means both are combined there. They are never to use. So Raj Yoga is a sadhana of achieving oneness of the Rajas and Retas within the body with the help of three bandha and kumbhak. And how one will be get merged Rajas and Retas? But only through the bandha and kumbhak pranayama. This oneness can be achieved. By practice of sadhana of Raja Yoga, the sadhak yogi attains anima, mahima, lagima, garima, prapti, prakamya, isitva, and vasitva. Okay, so all the siddhis, 8 siddhis will be got by that siddha or that sadhak. Clear everyone till now? All of you
Yes,
understand
yes,
what?
ma'am. Yes.
All of you understand what is then how many yogas are there?
4.
4. Okay, now tell me, Kaleswari ji, which one is called mantra yoga? Which stage?
Kamsa, mantra yoga is Kamsa inhale, Soham.
But previously what sound will be here?
Inhale and exhale, ha, sa, reverse to.
Yes, first one is Hansa sound will become.
Yes, ma'am.
That will be when the prana shakti will be flow through the Susumna or Brahmanadi, then automatically the sound will be reversed. The letter will be reversed. Then the
Yes.
sound will become, that is called which sound?
Soham, ma'am.
Soham. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, next step, can you tell me, Anita ji, are you there? Anita ji? Okay, Usasri ji, can you tell me what is the second one?
After the inversion of the reversing of the sound to Soham, ma'am, the next step you're asking.
Yes.
Then the pranavayu enters into the Sushumna Nadi.
Yes.
And after that, there is Hatha Yoga.
What happened in the Hatha Yoga? Why we consider that as Hatha Yoga?
Hatha Yoga is based on the 2 terms, her and tha. Her is the solar nadi, and tha is the lunar nadi. And
Yes.
during the practice of Hatha Yoga, the solar nadi and the lunar nadi become one with the practice of
During
pranayama.
the practice of Hatha Yoga or during the practice of
Pranayama.
pranayama? Yes.
Yeah.
During the practice of pranayama, what happened? The ha and tha becomes combined. Okay.
Yeah. The Ida and Pingala nadis combine.
Yes. So that
And
all the, yes, continue.
so the imperfections that are created in the body are all eliminated here.
Yes, all the dosas are all the imperfections are removed or destroyed here. Then it will be go to the next stage. What is that called?
That's called
Ma'am.
Kaleshwari ji, when after the Hatha Yoga, what happened? Which yoga will become?
Laya Yoga, ma'am.
What happens in the Laya Yoga?
Setra, Chaitanya combined in both are combined, merged.
Yes. Ketra and kestrajyan. Who is called Ketra?
Setra is Jiva, Kshatriya and Prakriti means like Purusa and Prakriti, ma'am.
Kestrajyan is the Parameshwar or is the Supreme Soul. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
here
Okay,
it is described. When these two, Ketra and Kestrajyan, both are combined or united, then one will be achieved supreme bliss, full state. That is called Laya Yoga.
Yes,
Then what
ma'am.
is called Raja Yoga, Usasri ji?
Raj Yoga is described in a way where they are relating it to the flowers. There are 2 flowers that they have used: Basia latifolia and Banduka, midday flower.
Yes.
So they are using these words because the color of the flowers is like red, and they are using Rajas to describe this. Rajas of the body is compared with the color of those flowers. And they say that there is presence of goddess. The color is to indicate that there is the presence of goddess in every human being.
Yes.
So irrespective of the gender, whether a male or a female, this particular aspect is present in every human being, the presence of the goddess.
Yes. But what is called Raj Yoga? Which state is
Raja Yoga, yeah, Raja Yoga is the is combining the Rajas and Retas aspects.
Yes. When Rajas and Retas are mixed up or merge each other, then that is called Raj Yoga.
Called Raja Yoga, yeah.
Yes, Raj Yoga. Then what happens to the
So
yogi when one will be get Raj Yoga?
this can happen only with the help of the three bandhas and the kumbhaka.
Yes. Then what he will be
The
get?
ultimate outcome of this is the attainment of Ashtasiddhis, which are Anima, Mahima, Laghima, Garima, Prapti, Prakamya, Ishitva, Vashitva.
Yes, very good. And what is called this when these four yogas are combined? What is the name?
Mahayoga.
So that is called Mahayoga. All of you clear till now?
Yes, ma'am.
What about others? Geetaji, I think she is not there properly. Anitaji, are you there?
She's driving, ma'am. She's driving. That's why she's not able to talk.
Oh, she messaged me. Oh, ha. Okay. Okay, then this much for today. Tomorrow I will take class because I need to finish it tomorrow. Okay, little bit is there because 10 number question is complete now. Only 11 and 12 are there. Takmat and Markatmat in the 11 question, and 12 is also very simple question is there. Okay, maybe tomorrow it will be finished. If it is not finished, only I will take extra one class to discuss all the questions from the Yog Beach and whatever left that. Okay, it is okay for all of you?
Tomorrow same time, no, ma'am.
Same time.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Okay, all of you sit straight. Sit in any comfortable posture. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's do one time Om followed by Santakar or Om chanting. Take a deep breath in. Om. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Sarve Santu Niravaya. Sarve Mudrani Pasyantu. Kaschit Bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's stretch it down. Put it on your eyes. Open your eyes on your palm. Then see your palm. Namaste. Hari Om to everyone. Thank you for your
Hari Bol, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.